sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, there's a look at the Packers head coach. His guys come in off a statement win last week in blowout fashion. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys on the...
On the set. Here we go. Set. Go.
Sanders on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Prater's kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block it. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down.
Come on, set! Ready.
Sanders now off the bootleg. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Micah Parsons. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Go!
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive. Right out of the gate, they're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set. 45, White. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Book. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs.
And he's in! Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. For Shedeur Sanders. Career touchdown pass, number 1 as a Cleveland Brown.
It's just backbreaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The Packers offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Red 38. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Set. Cut.
A gain of 16 yards.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Got his man at the 6. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. As we are ready to get back underway. Jacobs. And nothing develops there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Ready, go.
5-yard line.
6, ready.
To throw is Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing is Love.
Love's pass. Brought down just shy.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually,
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 9 for the year. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Packers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Browns offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win third down one-on-ones. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback, he can play H-back, he can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run-after-catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense, they're going to want to run the ball. They're going to want to get downhill with the run game, offensive line. So I think it's a good fit because he's very talented in the passing game, but he's going to keep teams honest with his ability to still contribute on all three downs.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Sanders going to throw again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Love to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game. Get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
Here we go. Here we go.
Brings up second and 8
Good blue.
at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Packers first
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Left side, he finds Kraft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw is Love. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Packers first down.
On first down, it's Love. This one caught at the 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 2 at the Browns' 4-yard line.
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Rashawn Gary. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight, there's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man complete. That's Judy.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Browns.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Start.
Sanders on third down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. On second down, Sanders. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds.
At their own 11-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. It's too close.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And this is Josh Palmer. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's Travis Etienne. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the tight end, Chig Okonkwo. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the first half. This one is now at halftime with the Titans with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Ready.
On play action, Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Black 40. Set, go.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground
Let's go.
if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
On the set.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. need a big play now. Third down and long. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready, ready. Blue 32. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Down, set.
They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here's 1st and 10.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. It winds up no good.
Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Now, Shador. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Now the spike as the clock ticks under 50 seconds to play. Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
10 yards to go.
Ready?
Sanders going to throw again. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Cut.
Love will take a knee. And that ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.